Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope everyone's well. It's the two Marks back with another breakfast brunch for you this morning. Just have a bit of a chit chat. There's not too much going on as far as on the field's concerned, as we know, but we have got Man United on Saturday, so that'll be something to have a little gas about. I know Mark wants to talk about a couple of things that he's had a look at this morning. So, yeah. We'll just have a little chin wag, see how we go.
Yeah.
Won't we?
Yeah.
Hope everyone's well this morning in the chat. And how are you, Mark? How you been, mate?
Yeah, all's good, mate. All's good. It was throwing it down with rain when I got up, but the sun's out now.
Yeah, it's
there you go.
The wind was shocking up here yesterday. I mean, it was bad
before,
up here. Yeah, I was quite shocked overnight, wasn't it? The night before, and then yesterday. Yeah, but I think it's just cloudy up here today. It's warmed up a tad. You know, It was.
It's only 0 now, then.
Well, no, it was like yesterday. It was really weird. It was saying like it was 2 degrees, but outside it was -4. It was that cold last night up here. It was really chilly. Where I am in this little bit, I don't know, because I'm quite high up here. You know, so yeah. Pretty strange, but there you go. It's what it is. Bit warmer today, Mark. The old allotment weather later. You know what I mean? Might not have to have the gloves on later.
Yeah, that's excellent, mate. When you get to February, mate, you know it's changing.
Yes.
Spring is round the corner, hopefully.
That's it.
But then again, I've known snow in that in April.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has been known. But
Absolutely.
It's slowly crawling towards summer.
Oh, summer's away. It's a way away yet, Mark.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Roll on the summer, mate. I hate the cold, to be fair. Yeah.
So do I.
I'll proper wrap up me when I go out.
I would sooner be cold though than freezing, than soaking.
Well, yeah, no.
Rain and cold combined is the worst.
Yeah, definitely.
No. Well, anyway, we better say hello to.
I was going to say you better say hello to a few people.
Yeah. Who's the first one in? Mr. Wembley. Big up, mate.
Morning, Wembley. Hope you're well. The day truly starts here. I'm still raging at this pathetic, insidious ownership. Hate them forever. I do at the moment, mate. Trust me. Right at this very moment in time, a day after the window closed. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate.
Insidious is a good word.
Great word, insidious. Yes. I like that.
Yeah, so do I. But I knew Barbaric wouldn't be too far down.
No. Big up, Barbaric. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well.
He's done my job, look.
He's done it all for you, mate. He does it every morning for you. Well, most mornings. He's a good lad.
Ghosted.
Morning, Ghosted. See, all the usuals are in.
Yeah.
See, all the usuals are in.
Drew Lala.
We love you too, you lot.
Drew Lala. Good morning, miss.
Morning, Drewla. Morning.
Well, all that stuff. What's this?
Oh, he's talking to Drewla. He's talking to Drewla.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up.
Morning, Matt. Morning, mate.
Morning, Matt.
Hope you're well, mate.
Paul G. Morning to you.
Paul G's in the house.
Yes. Good morning to you, mate. I shouldn't have brought that up either. Ice and snow is the worst. Yeah. If you're driving anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Best is it? It's because we're not prepared for it in this
country. Well, see, me and Mr. Taylor have connected because I never knew what he did for a living. I don't think he knew what I used to do for a living, and it works out we're in the same industry, or was, or are, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Well, years ago, man, I was virtually the same. I was a cabbie.
Yeah.
It's not parcels, but it's same sort of thing, isn't it? Delivering people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Good morning, Wayne. Good morning.
I was going to say,
sorry. Go on, Mark.
The thing is, in this country, though, we're not prepared for it because we don't get it very much.
Yeah, the old place comes to a standstill, doesn't it?
Places like you go over like Poland and places like that, they have about 4 foot of stuff every winter.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're paying for it, and Canada, places
Yeah.
like that.
America get it and all, you know.
Yeah, America. Well,
Some bad stuff in America at the moment.
Yeah, north of America and
Mm.
Canada, and they've got what's the right word? Infrastructure.
Yeah.
They've got all the stuff to deal with it. We only got to get about quarter of an inch. All the runways, all the airports are shut. All the planes are delayed. Trains ain't running. Everyone, it's impossible to get anywhere by car.
I think the saying is, Mark, the country comes to a standstill.
It does. It literally does, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Wayne, morning.
Morning,
Stay
Wayne.
warm. Yeah.
Hope you're well. Absolutely, Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
I will be. I'll be out later on. She'll have me old green finger in up the old allotment, as you do.
Oh, have you got to go up there again today, mate?
Oh, mate, there's so much to do up there. I can't tell you what there is to do up there. Imagine having an allotment of probably, I would say, for a good at least 2 years, if not longer, no one tended to it. I don't know if the previous person, just gave it up or whatever. But there's a lot to do, just cleaning it out before you even start again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just go up there, do a little bit. It might not be a lot, but we just do a little bit. So it looks, time you've done an hour or something, you have a look and think, yep, that looks a bit better. I can see I've done that bit, and just
and what you're saying is then this allotment was abandoned for a couple of years.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
Nature goes back.
Yeah.
You get bramble bushes and that growing, don't you, and stinging nettles and
all sorts, mate, and just all sorts of, I don't know, little trees growing out the bloody, or it seems like little trees just growing out from nowhere. You know, like when you dig up a bit of ground and you think, oh, there's a tree root there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where someone's chopped it down before. I just want to get it out so it's not there at all. So yeah, you know what I mean. The tree, anyway. I'm talking about. Let's not be rude on the morning show.
The head of technologies in the house.
Big up, Nige. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. He's on his way to work.
Don't work too hard.
Don't work too hard, Nige. Don't work too hard, mate.
No. No need of that.
Oh, Binny's in.
No, Binny.
Big up the Binny guy. Binny. Hope you're well, mate. He's in here regular now, Binny,
Yeah.
Binny's in here regular.
We
like Binny. We like Binny. He don't mess about.
We talk about every player
and then
suddenly demand big money from bidders, claiming they are world class. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I get that.
I know what you mean. They have to trump them up, don't they? Some of them to try and get the best price for them. You know what I mean? When they go, I don't think we've got any world-class players in our team anyway. Nowhere, not now. You could say Romero's a world-class, a World Cup winner, but
I'd hint on.
I don't know. Everyone's got a different opinion.
This is pushing the boat out. I'd go for two.
Go on then.
The two defenders, but maybe Mickey's not there yet, but he's going to be. He's good.
I wouldn't say. See, it's difficult because he could be, when you see him play for Argentina and that.
No, I was on about Van der Ven.
Oh, Van der Ven you're talking about. Yeah. Van der Ven is, he could get there one day. Yeah. Depends where he goes.
He's not there yet. I agree though.
You know what I mean? He's not there yet, but he's, I think he's better this year.
Yeah. Now he's in a more settled system, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
He ain't got to snap his hamstring every game.
No.
Legging it back. And Mark's give away who he works for. I think.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see that. Yeah.
I think we can all gather who that is.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
I thought it was being privatised, though. I didn't think it was royal anymore.
Pass, mate.
No, I don't know even.
I know. Was it them or was it someone else? I can't remember now. Was it that fella from? I can't remember what country he was from that was going to buy the post office, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was
remember foreign fella. I can't remember what his name was because it was quite a while ago. But Yeah, I'm sure there was a fella from it because there was a big to do about it on the news, wasn't there?
Yeah.
About that was it. Yeah, I'm sure it was the Royal Mail. Yeah, but yeah, everything's getting bought, and it's just bad, mate.
Oh, he's saying good morning, Nigel. I read that wrong. Let's see who else is in here.
Paul G's in. Big up, Paul.
Could get him a lot, man, for a cup of tea and a slice of cake.
Yeah.
Well, he did video call me the other day, and there was a flask in the corner of the shed.
Well,
I did notice that, mate.
Well, I can't show you on here, but just behind me here, I just happened to go to where did I go yesterday? B&Q. You see, because the missus tries to get us doing stuff, and it's weird, you know. It's like she says, "Oh, where we walk in the gate there." She wants a bit of a slope going down. I ain't never done all this before. She's like, just where it comes in there, we've flagged that bit there, what was all muddy, and made it look all really nice where you walk in, where the shed is. We've done that sort of thing. And then she said, that bit where you come in there, where you step down, I want to turn that into a slope so we can get the wheelbarrow in and out when we're tidying up. I thought, well, that's a good idea. Fair dues. And I'm still trying to work out after looking at it for a day and a half. You know, when you're standing over something and you're looking at it and you're thinking, how am I going to do that? I've got no idea. I've got the first idea how to do anything like that. So that's going to be fun. So I went and bought a load of a bag of cement yesterday and some sand and some bits. And it could be interesting that how that
mix it up in a bucket, mate.
That's it, mate.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna do.
There you go.
Slop it on.
Yeah, slop it on. And then if you've got a tarp, you want to cover it over, mate, so it don't get rain.
Yeah, I've got a tarp up there.
Yeah, that's all right then.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting. Get off the football subject anyway, as you do.
Anyway, Leslie, big up, mate.
Morning, Leslie. Morning, mate. Hope you're well.
Rodney's in the house as well. Big
up, Rodney. Big up, Rodders.
Barbark's in with his normal. Oh, here we go. Oh, so you're sat in a passenger seat then? Obviously.
Could be the postman.
Well, it could be. I know. But I can't say about the whole country, but the ones that come up round here now, even though I'm in the town, I'm not, people think I live on a farm or something. I'm in the town, but like the ones up here, they park the van and then they just walk round. They've all got a van now. Ain't like it was, because the sorting depot is miles from me.
Yeah, what I noticed was that like the postie would be out on his delivery round, and whether the delivery rounds have got bigger or what, I don't know. But I see the Royal Mail vans actually coming to him to give him more mail. Oh,
I see.
So he'll do whatever he's done, whatever his first lot are, and perhaps he does a second lot or something. I don't know. And the mail van will come round and almost like give us your old satchel. There's your new one. Away you go again. Do you know what I mean?
I ain't sure, but they like the posties have always got the little vans, like the old Ford Escort van. Ain't them anymore. But like whatever they got. And you'll see one parked up, and you'll sort of walk around the corner and see the postie walking about.
Yeah.
Ooh. Anakin Skywalker.
Good morning, sir. Hope you're well.
Good morning.
You are well. Come on, you gunners, he says.
Yes. Good morning, North London. Oh, North London family. That's the first gunner that's ever said that to me.
There you go. There you go, mate.
Well,
done well last night, didn't they? Got through to the final mark.
Begrudgingly,
I
should say congratulations for last night.
No, it won't be no congratulations. I'll just say well done.
Yeah.
And a
Well,
kid.
you know what I mean.
All right. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not bitter or anything like that, mate. I'm not bitter or anything like
that.
I am. Flying, aren't they, Arsenal? Absolutely flying at the moment.
No, yeah, I will just say I sat here and watched the whole game.
Did you?
The whole game I watched. Arsenal's defence is that good. Chelsea actually played quite well, seeing as they had a few out, I think. But they just couldn't break them down, man. You know, I think Arteta might have done it, but I think he was just playing for a 0-0. And then right at the end, because Chelsea, about the last 20 minutes, Chelsea had, I ain't sure the correct figures, but they had most of the ball. They were just forwards.
Yeah,
They needed a goal.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, I think it was injury time, Arsenal dispossessed them and they had 3-on-1 and finished it off. You know.
There you go. And Havertz got the goal for him as well, didn't he? Just rubbed the old salt into the old Chelsea wounds a bit more.
Yeah. As much as it hurts me, you got to say well done to them, and they're a hell of a team. And that's the first and only time I'm saying that.
Yeah, they've been patient. Fair play to them. They've been patient. They took a lot of stick. You know what I mean? And they're
I've loved the stick, mate, because I got a couple of mates over the pub that are Arsenal fans.
Yeah, but what I mean is, Mark, over the 5 years or whatever it is that Arteta's been in charge, they took a lot of stick for staying with him, you know, and not getting a tier 1 manager in, if you like, to get them over the line. And it looks like this year that, you know, they, in one way or more, whether it be the league, the cup, whatever, or both, or whatever it is, that they're going to win some stuff this year. So, you know, they've assembled the team and the squad. The manager's been backed over a course of 5 years, and they've got one hell of a squad. You know, they can name two 11s quite easily.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's...
I mean, you got to look at last night as well. Saka didn't play.
Yeah.
I think Odegaard come off the bench. I'm sure he did. I don't know. I might have dreamt that. But I never realised this. Young academy kid, whatever his name is, scored his 3rd goal.
Yes, Leslie.
Game for... Might have got
this morning. He's gone under the radar, apparently, this kid. Yeah, so I was reading this morning, Leslie. Very briefly, I hasten to add that I was reading it. But, yeah, it seems like he's sort of come out of nowhere. And fair play to him, mate. Fair play to him. Let's hope he takes off. For Bristol Rovers.
Well, when I see their home, because I'm not even sure where they play anymore. They used to play at Bath's Ground years ago.
What? Bristol Rovers?
Memorial Ground, isn't it?
That's it, Ground? Don't know if they're still there or not.
No, nor do I. I ain't got a clue.
No, it used to be the Memorial Ground, didn't it? Yeah.
Well, because they were sharing a ground with Bath, who were
how long ago was that?
Many years ago.
Many years ago. Right.
Many years ago, Bath's Ground. What the hell was that called? I went there watching my hometown.
Yeah, I think they've got their own place, mate. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm sure you're right. What you say, the Memorial Ground. I remember that from years ago. The name of that ground, because
maybe this new ground's called the Memorial Ground. I ain't got a clue. I've been to Bristol City's ground.
Yeah, that's Ashton Gate.
Ashton Gate. I've been there. I went to watch Tottenham in the pre-season friendly there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is the Memorial anyway, Mark. I'm sure you're right.
I ain't got a clue, but I might actually, one Saturday when Bristol Rovers are home, I might take a little drive. It's only 40 odd mile from me.
Go down there, do a bit of scouting, Mark.
Yeah. Give her a
report back.
You can guarantee when I go, he won't play.
Oh yeah, be injured or something, or he'll turn up and something. Yeah.
Come on the last 2 seconds or so of the game. Yeah. Well, how did he do? Well, he come on the pitch and the ref blew the whistle.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know. That's it. Exactly, barbaric. Exactly. It's got to be done, mate. Hit that
Morning,
like button,
Kate.
people. And
Morning,
if you haven't
Kate.
subbed, and I'm pretty sure most of you have in here, but if you haven't,
morning, Kate.
One sneaky sub, that'd be great.
Yeah. Good morning, Kate.
Morning, Kate. Oh, she's at it again, Mark. See, when you're not on, Mark, right, I have to put up with this from Kate all the time. I have to deal with it myself. Do you know what I mean? Handsome, the word handsome. Do you know what I mean? But
I'm not sure what that means.
I'm quite happy for these wonderful words to come my way, Mark. You know,
you want me to turn the camera off then, so you can...
Morning to you, Kate. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
Hope you're well.
Oh, Shem Time's in as well.
Oh, morning, Shem.
Big up.
Morning, Shem.
We're both doing well today. Enoch sold the club yet?
No.
No.
No. In answer to the second question, no.
No.
Well, 4-page story about what? Oh, I've got no doubt it'll be cut. All the excuses will be coming out, Shem. You know, but what excuses can they use? Like I said yesterday, they're the ones that come out and said it. They're the ones that come out and told everyone. Yeah, and they've shat the bed, mate. They've shat the bed in a big way, and now they're all scrambling. What are we going to say now? How are we going to appease this lot now? You know, let's see.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what crap they come out with.
Well, yeah, I sort of agree with this as well. That you got Arsenal that strong, they just hurt you from anywhere. You can't score against them. Well, you can, but
go on, man.
There was a bit in that game where Arsenal got a corner, and now you know how devastating they are from them normally. Chelsea left 4 players up the pitch, so Arsenal had to leave 5 back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting, mate. Yeah, that is very interesting, actually. I like that. I like that. And the other thing is, Leslie, perhaps Chelsea were just thinking, let's keep it tight for half hour, not concede another goal. I don't know, just a thought.
Yeah, well,
you know,
to be honest,
they can always bring the attackers on. You know,
in this sort of analysis at halftime, they were saying that Chelsea were probably happy that it was 0-0 at halftime.
Yeah,
they were still in the game.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because they only needed 1 goal, and then there'd be extra time and penalties, and that's a lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, here we go. Well, to be honest, at the moment, I think Thomas Frank is just a member. I don't know about a silver member. He's just a member.
Oh, dear. There you go. Go on. You make the most of it, Skywalker. I'll tell you. We'll be back. It might be 10, 15 years. We'll be back.
Yeah. We will be back when Enoch leave.
Yeah. Wembley's saying it's not so much that Arsenal have been patient, it's that the ownership has seriously backed their squad each and every window, completely unlike our disgusting, incompetent rabble. Don't get me wrong, Wembley. At the same time, the point I was trying to get across was, perhaps I didn't make it very well. What I'm trying to say is that Arteta came in and pretty much, you know, after that, I don't know, probably after the first 2 years when they finished 8th and 6th or whatever it was, they started getting on the back. The fans started getting on their back. We want better. And
Cronky's out and all that, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I don't know what year it was the Sun took over. It was probably a little bit before that. But as soon as the Sun took over, that's when they started investing. Once Stan, the dad, had put it over to Josh, the son, it seemed like he was a lot more willing to back Arteta and spend the money and build the squad that they've built. And fair play to them at the end of the day. As a businessman, you know, when you've got 50-odd thousand people screaming every week, get him out, we don't want him, it's never going to work. To hold your nerve for that long, you know, let's bear in mind, they still ain't won nothing yet. They're still in that position now. You know, chances are they will win something, but fair play to the geezer.
Yeah.
Fair play to the Cronky lad. He stuck by his guns, and he's gone the whole way with it, and it looks like it's going to work out for him.
Yeah, and now we have another West Country correspondent coming in the
That's
chat.
it. Where am I getting the memorial from, Nige?
Hang on. Well, I just got to explain. Nige lives a lot closer to Bristol than I do.
Ah.
And so Eastville was the old ground. There we go. Memorial now, Bristol Rugby. That's right. They share it with the rugby.
With the rugby
club.
Right. Okay.
Because Bristol ain't got a bad rugby team either.
Bloody hell, Nige. That's going back a long way, Eastville, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Eastville. And then, what's Bath's ground, Nige, if you're still listening? Because they used to share a ground with Bath City.
I thought that was going to say Cookie's building a ramp so he can stick Mickey in it when he does his hamstring and just rest him up in the cookie shed. Yeah, it is.
Here we go.
Losing.
We ain't seen you for a while, mate.
Here he is.
Yeah.
You can guarantee the Vindaloo will be in. Yeah, the day after a win. Fair play to him. He's in here regular, to be fair.
Yeah. I was going to say. This is the second one now. Do you think Arsenal won last night?
Yeah, they did. We'll
Big
take
up
it on the chin
anyway.
though.
Big up vendors.
Big up Vindaloo. Big up
mate.
to you, mate.
Oh,
and he's gone. He's in. Put
And
his
he's gone.
message in. Says hello to everyone, and he's gone. Big up, chat.
just let the mic drop, innit?
That's it.
Just drop the mic. Off you go.
He'll probably pop in before the end again, just to
Yeah.
get a bit more salt and rub it in the wounds.
I was wondering where you were, Wide Eye.
Morning, Wide Eye.
I was wondering where you were.
You are. Bob.
Have you?
I love the little quirky comments in here, mate. It's funny. I know it's all in jest. Do you know what I mean? But it's funny sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is.
It's not that we're bitter and twisted. It's not that we're bitter and twisted or nothing. Or fed up with our owners.
See, everyone loves Vindaloo. Do you know what I mean? Vinda's come in, and honestly, you'll get 10 hellos from Spurs fans. It's great. It's great.
Oh, he's inquired about cost tickets to bring my kids to Leighton Orient. It's probably the been going to the lane, mate, I would say.
More than likely. Hopefully, Bob. Hopefully, I know we're still going through the chat, but hopefully now, at least the transfer window's open. He knows what he's got at the end of the day, which is what he had anyway, apart from Conor Gallagher.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can sort of, I don't know, turn this 45-minute performance thing into a closer to 90 minutes. Or, I know it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with this as well. I hadn't thought about this.
Very possibly, Benny.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Possibly.
Here you go, look. 20 quid for him to get in. £5 each for the boys. 30 notes. And 20 quid for chips and burgers. There you go, sus.
So you can have a decent evening out.
That's
with
30.
your kids, with your family. Go and watch a bit of football for about
30. So that's
50.
50 notes. So that's 50 notes for you and your kid to go and watch some sensible football. Where just for you to go to Tottenham, that's about half a ticket. Roughly.
Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine if you it's got to be the best part of what 300 quid mark. If he took his family to Spurs with the tickets.
This is what I do know. I don't know a lot, but there's no discounts for kids. There's no, because kids are normally half price at any football, But I know a lot of clubs are doing this £5 stuff. But at Tottenham, what you pay, your 2-year-old kiddie would pay the same next year.
So if you're paying 60 quid for a ticket, and I'm only using 60 quid as a thing because that's about what I paid, right? So 3 of them, right, 180, bit of travel, 20 quid, 200, and then you ain't getting a burger for 3 quid or 5 quid. That's a dead cert. So best part of 2.5, 300 quid, isn't it? It is, isn't it? For an afternoon out.
Well, to be honest, it's like I told you, when I go, if ever I go, which is very rare anymore, but whenever I go, right, I got 60, 70 quid for my ticket, about the same or a little bit more for a train ticket. You could say 1.5 before I even leave my house.
It's an expensive game, mate. It's an expensive game nowadays. And this is what I'm saying, Mark. When I was having a pop the other day, this is what cheeses me off. Because it's not just it doesn't make any difference where you come from. You know what I mean? In the country, to go, if you support Spurs, you support Spurs. And even if you're local, again, like with Ben and his family, when they go, they pay out for their season tickets. They've still got to get there, whether they eat or not in there, I don't know. Phil P, look at Phil P, who I went with, and his mum and dad, his son. So there's 4 of them. Do you know what I mean?
And he must have another season ticket to give it to you.
Possibly, I don't know how many they've got, mate. He just said he had a spare ticket. So do you know what I mean? I don't know, but it's a lot of money, mate. And for me, the crap that's being dished out most weeks, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, mate. I'm parking that there. I don't want to get back on that bandwagon again because it'll set me off and away I go again. And I don't want to do that. We're just having a bit of a chill this morning. There's plenty of time to talk about them numb nuts up there.
And if you start again, mate, that means I got to sit here for half an hour.
I know. I need. Don't get me wrong. There'll be more rants coming. But I need to. I need to calm down a bit. I'll end up having a heart attack or something. You know what I mean? It's no good. Prez, Phil, big up to you, mate. I hope you're well, Phil. I hope you're well, mate.
That was somebody drilling next door, mate. I'm sorry if that came across the. This is all I get. I could when I was doing nights in the summer when they were grass cutting.
Yeah.
Like, I'd get home at like 6 a.m, and the bloke next door would start fucking drilling or something. It's like.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Cough. It's like.
I remember doing free shift very well, Mark, for about how long was I at Ford's for? 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Mornings, late nights, all that, and there was forever overtime there. So your shift was digging into another shift all the time. Do you know what I mean? And do a 12-hour night shift, 6 till 6. Come home. You just about get your eyes shut for 7:15, 7:45, or might take 6 to school first. You know what I mean? Then come home and go to bed, and then half hour in, someone will be out there. Council will be out there cutting the grass, or the window cleaners round,
digging the road up.
Yeah, digging the road up. Something. There's always something, mate.
Yeah,
always something.
Logan, morning.
Morning, Logan. Morning,
up.
mate. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well on this. Is it Wednesday today?
It is.
I'll tell you what, mate, being retired as well, I lose track of days.
Well, maybe this is something we can do. Or Mark can do and send to me, and I can
not lose the track of the days.
No. Let's just
I know, I was joking.
Yeah.
Would love to see the shed and allotment on video one day. You could be doing a before and after showing us your hard work. Well, Leslie, I will let you know that we did do a video when we first got it, right? So, like, as in the state it was in. And then I think Lisa's done a couple of videos since, and I think one of her boys has done a video. So I'll try and work it out, see if I can. I'll try and see if I can get them sent over to Mark and see if he can do anything with it.
And see if I can guff it up trying to post it.
Yeah.
That's basically what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you send them over to me on WhatsApp, mate, that means they come straight on my laptop as well.
That's it. Yeah.
Because getting them from my iPhone to my laptop, I ain't got a clue.
And the thing is, as well, you know, I was really shocked actually. The what do you call it? We're in 19A, I think. Our plot is 19A. So when we first went up to it, he said, "This is the one we've got you up here to look at." So I said, "Yes, great." Do you know what? It's only been split in half, Mark.
Yeah, you told me this on the video call.
Without it being split in half, I wouldn't know how two people would be able to control it unless you was a bit on the younger side. It's that big.
You wouldn't manage it, would you?
No, it's enough. It's enough being split in half.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's a lot of work there, a lot of work. But
it's a fair area.
Fresh
air. Fair area, even though it's been split in half.
Yeah,
it's enough to grow a load of vegetables and flowers and plants, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You said you're going to grow like some flowers and whatever.
Yeah, we'll have a section for nice flowers and that,
yeah,
and then obviously we're going to grow some veg, potatoes, and you know, Lisa got a load of seeds yesterday. I think she's got pumpkin seeds, and there's about 10 or 15 little sachets of them. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of them, but there's so much room up there. You could plant so much stuff up there. You know, it's mad.
If it was me, I'd dig it all out and have a fishing pond.
I know you would.
If I have my behind with the chat.
Absolutely, Phil.
8 minutes. 8 minutes behind, so I'm not doing too bad.
No, you're doing all right, mate. Yeah. You're doing all right. Big up, Benny. Big up, mate.
Yeah, big up, mate. Have we said good morning to him?
No, it's Andrew. Yeah, again, Andrew, sorry. Mark's got a bit of drilling going on out the back there. There's not a lot he can do about it, mate, from where his window's
it's stopped, mate. It's stopped, so hopefully it's gone.
So, yeah, someone was giving it sounded like the old roadworks going on out there or something. I don't know.
As well, blood. Well, this is what I get. If my bedroom is right next to his bloody... And he's always drilling in that bloody room.
Yeah. In answer to your question, Andrew, mate, I don't know. Listen, they keep saying that, well, 1 minute it's for sale, then it ain't for sale. Then we've had 2 offers. The offers weren't big enough, and so on. You know, I know Mark wants to briefly talk about, because I haven't looked into it, Mr. Levy's shares. So I'll hand it over to Mark. Mark, I haven't looked at anything yesterday, really. I was busy up the allotment. And so if you've had a look at any news and whatever, you know, please speak, mate, because I haven't.
Well, no. All I read, it was a one line in a thing. And it said, is it 1 or 2 people?
2 fellas, I think.
Are coming in to buy Levy's shares, the 29% he owns of Enoch, and it's estimated to be around £1 billion.
Yeah.
And so
that'd match up, wouldn't it, with the sort of price that keeps getting bantered about for the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, you know? Well, if you take that, Levy owns 29% of Enoch.
Yeah.
But Enoch have only got roughly, this is round figures, 80% of the club.
Right.
You know? So Levy's 29% is only probably 20% of the club.
Yeah.
You know, once you dilute it down to Enoch, have only got 80, 20, 25%, whatever it is. So, yeah. So if you say it's 20%, that means the whole club, they value it at like 5 billion. Or if it's 25%, it's 4 billion.
Yeah.
You know, so... But seeing as
I don't know. I said to Mark before the show when he mentioned it to me, you know what Levy was like in transfers? Can you imagine trying to negotiate with him with his own money? Do you know,
Yeah.
I want £1 billion, and unless you give me £1 billion, I'm not selling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
we'll give you 999
Yeah.
million,
yeah,
and like minus 50p of $1 billion. He'll say, "No, I want the billion."
that could be a bit of a long drawn out process. That
God,
That getting
it was
sold.
long drawn out when we tried to sign a player, mate. I wasn't even his money.
There you go.
Look, only when talking about his wedge. Marianne,
Right.
YouTube member. Memberships,
Morning, Marianne. Morning.
memberships and super
Hope you're
chats
well.
are available.
Nothing too deep this morning, Marianne. Just having a chit chat. There's not a lot going on. And
then the other thing I wanted to talk about, because
Yeah.
Sky were on about it for
John Virgo.
it seemed like for ages, was Romero calling out like the board and his statement, you know.
So what did you make of it, Mark? Because this is, you know, at last someone on the playing side has actually voiced what they're feeling. You know, they're part of that squad. He obviously wants better. He wants Tottenham to, you know, the board to do what we've been saying, pretty much. I've read he's not an happy bunny. And the thing is, Mark, like we said before the show again, is it a case of he's trying to engineer a move again? Or is it that he really, truly wants Tottenham to be better?
Oh.
Where are you with it? Because it's difficult, isn't it? It is difficult.
When the statement first came out, firstly, morning to CEM.
Morning, CEM, mate.
Big up, mate. And I'll just flick through this one quickly. And Kiwi Spurs.
Big up, Kiwi.
And I know I'm miles behind in the chat. That's it, Nige. Twerton Park. It was a bit of a, because I went there to watch Yeovil when they were away there, because that's like a local derby sort of, and it's a bit rough up round Twerton. Yeah, but anyway, going back to Romero.
Yeah.
But firstly, I applauded when I did see the quote, because it's about bloody time, like you said, someone from the playing staff called it out. See, you can take it a couple of ways. You can take it that he said what he said because he wants better for the club.
Yeah.
You know, he wants us to, you know, he won't hear when the stadium opened, but he's probably seen the quotes or watched the video when Levy's there saying this is going to be the game changer and all that, which it really hasn't been. You know, so he's disappointed with that. You know, and he wants us to, since we got the big shiny stadium and the promise was there to up the wages and all that, he wants us to do that. Or on the other hand, he's as fed up with as probably some of the other players, and he's trying to engineer a way out. You know, it's either way. I mean, no one knows. You know, for a start, I was surprised that the statement come out and it was English, because, you know, Romero, he normally speaks in Spanish, but I'm not saying he's in charge of his what do they call it? Social media. Yeah. Who knows? Because most people that are massive, you know, I'm not saying he's massive, but you know what I mean? If you're a sportsman, you employ someone to sort out.
Yeah.
And so
it'll all come out in a washing, Mark. It'll either be, you know, he wants Tottenham to be better, or he's, like you say, he's just engineering a move out. And you know what the end outcome will be? It's all right him calling out the board, and I applaud him for that.
Yeah.
And I do to a certain degree, because no one else is doing it. The fans ain't doing it, or not enough of them. Do you know what I mean? So someone's got to do it. And, you know, I don't know. I just think that he'll end up getting transferred, mate, because you know this club are not going to back. Just because a player comes out and says, whether it's your captain or not. We're not doing enough. We need better, and so on and so forth. Yeah. It's easier for them to get rid of him and just carry on doing what they're doing.
Now, before I put this comment up, mate,
yeah,
I had to read the last little bit just to make sure he wasn't stitching me up with some sort of nameless, really swearing, and he wanted me to read it out or something.
Phil, I have heard breaking news here. I have heard that there's a bit more information to this sentence. There's a third person involved. Yeah. His name's No Bloody Chance.
Oh, yes. Anyway.
Sorry. It's just me. It's just me.
Big up, Colin. Bored that.
Just trying to crack a funny there. It didn't work, obviously.
No, it was funny, mate. It was funny.
Sorry.
Right. Big up, Colin. Bored that to you, mate.
Morning, Colin. Morning, sir.
Consultant from Wales.
Oh, dear. This club, man, honestly.
Yeah.
This club. Probably not, Kiwi.
No.
You'll hear little bits and pieces, little snippets, but you never hear the full story, mate. You never hear it. You're just, like you say, you're right. It'll come out one day. It'll be an headline. You know, Levy sells his share in whatever. You know.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I believe that as well, Marianne. I do believe that as well. But someone's got to speak up.
It's one of them things. Now, he's either A, trying to engineer a move away, because he's fed up, like Harry Kane got fed up.
Yeah.
You know, Bell got fed up. Ericsson got fed up. Michael Carrick got fed up. The list goes on of all the good players.
They all get fed up, mate.
Yeah. Right. So he's either A, doing that, or B, he loves the club and he wants to stay here. And he's just saying, where's the bloody money? Where's the signings?
Yeah.
Where's the promises that was made when the stadium was built? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. This is another one as well.
It's true, Phil.
Yeah.
Phil, I've got to tell you, Phil, we're only, the window's only been shut for a day and a bit, right? And I'm already seeing, Phil, and whether it's jest or whatever, but I'm seeing posts from ITKs, yeah, and people on Twitter and stuff. Spurs are having a £300 million war chest for the summer. Yeah, I've seen it, Phil. Spurs are dealing with the Alakushi deal so he can come straight in the summer. Phil, I hate to break it to everyone, right? I really hate to break it to everyone. And you know this already, Phil. We ain't got no European football next year, probably. More than likely.
And, mate, when you said he's coming straight in the summer, there is a World Cup this summer.
Yeah.
So he won't come until July sometime.
And if he has a good World Cup, if he's in it, you know, then who knows? Other parties may well be interested, and then it blows it out of water, doesn't it?
Big up to Jailong. I ain't seen you in here, so good morning.
I think maybe I have once.
Oh, no, but I ain't seen him in here this morning.
Not this morning, no.
We always try and say good morning to.
We do. And yeah,
Golden Sun won as well.
Golden Sun's in. Conte, Kane, and now Romero have all had problems with this club's on, and many more as well, mate.
Yeah,
there's many more as well. Look, you can go back. Jose, look at Jose. 5 days before a final. 5 days before a final.
Yeah. But
do you know what I mean?
Even the managers, mate, just look at the players that have left because they were ambitious and they wanted to win stuff. Right. I'll rattle off the ones that I know. Sheringham, Carrick, they both went to the same club. Kane, all right, he was not so long ago. Robbie Keane, right, it didn't work out at Liverpool. I had some more. Gareth Bell, Christian Eriksen. Is there any more? You can think of?
There's always more, mate. Did you say Luka Modric?
No, I didn't say Luka Modric.
Look at Luka Modric come in Hijuk, 16 million or whatever he was. Magnificent for Spurs. Magnificent. 40 years old up until the end of last season. Yeah, and he's still playing. Where's he moved to, Mark? He's gone from Real Madrid to I can't think where he's gone now. But, you know, still bossing games at 40 for Madrid before he left.
Yeah, he must be coming up 41.
Yeah, there's class, mate, and there's class. And yeah, he probably lost a bit of his legs and whatever else. I've no doubt about that. But when you've got it, mate, you've got it. Do you know what I mean? And he's proved that the longevity of the geezer. And I'm so glad he was at Tottenham for the little bit that he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we was just talking about that. Wide-eye, weren't we? We was just talking about that. Van der Ven could go. Romero could go. I'm sure you could name others as well. You know, I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
I'm still of the opinion we need a whole new reset. We need a whole new reset from top to bottom. And I won't change my mind on that. We could go and win 10 in a row. I still won't change my mind on that.
No. Big up to Steve as well. I don't think you've said good morning to you.
Morning, Steve. Morning, mate.
You're not going to sell.
Let's hope not.
Well,
Steve.
yeah, let's hope not.
Again, we was talking about this yesterday, Steve. You know, and the fans, it's no good 150 fans turning up to protest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
10,000 at least.
That gaff, yeah, needs to be 50,000 inside the ground screaming ENIC out. And let them know. Let them know. Game after game after game. And then when there's a protest on, because it's not before every game, the protests, you know, and I know it's difficult for some people to get there, but if those people can get into the ground, then they can get out and protest. You know, and nothing's going to change unless someone comes in and buys the club. Yeah, nothing's going to change. And the only people that can change it are the thousands of Tottenham fans. Because if you get 5,000 out there, 7,000 out there screaming it down, yeah, as a start, and it gradually builds, yeah, then the message will get through. It will get
in my mind, mate. In my mind, like you said, correctly said, you need at least 3/4 of the ground singing and shouting it. There's always going to be some that won't. So you need at least 3/4 of the ground, ENIC out, all that stuff inside the ground. And when there's a protest, you need at least 10,000, 20,000 marching down the high road like we did from Bruce Grove. It was near Bruce Grove, wasn't it? The Sports Direct, wherever it is. You need at least 10, 20,000 marching down the road, not being violent, but just causing chaos in the area. Yeah. You know, with that many people walking down the high road. That's what you need. And then you will need to gather outside the front, as close as you can get to the front, you know, outside the ground, and all there, one voice, ENIC out, ENIC out. When you went down to the West Ham game, mate, 100 people.
I know.
They're going to be sat upstairs looking out the window, down to the corner pin, on the corner there, and they're just going to chuckle. They're just going to chuckle. What he's up to. You had the whole of in front of the stadium and halfway down the high road, people shouting it. You know, they're going to think, what the bloody hell's going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100 people, they're just going to shut the blind, mate. They probably never even heard you.
Yeah. Look, it's our club at the end of the day. They might be the people, that are running it, right? They might be the people that own it, right? But I'll say it again, we were there a long time before ENIC.
Well, me and you definitely were, mate.
There. Do you know what I mean? And for anyone who's over 26, you must remember, you know, you must have seen what's happening and the steady decline of our club. Forget the ground, I'm talking about on the pitch. No one can tell me that these players on the pitch are anything like what Poch had. Nowhere near. Not for me anyway.
No.
Or for what he built. Do you know what I mean? And, You know, we've got to get down that road again. Someone's got to come along, however it works, whether it be a manager, whether it be board, people, whoever it is, rip it down and start again, mate. Rip it down and start again. But they won't do that because they're making money. We know that. We know that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just so... I know this is probably boring to a lot of people, but by the time I was 14-year-old, 5 trophies, and at least one other final, and a couple of charity shields. Wembley was virtually our home back then, mate. It was virtually a home ground for. It's not very far away anyway. It was virtually our home ground, mate. You know, so, and now what is it? 2 trophies in what? 25 years?
Yeah.
26 years.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. It is what it is, mate.
And I've said this a million times, and I'm going to say it again. If someone had told me in 1991, when we won the FA Cup for a record 8th time, no one had won it that many times. We overtook Villa and that. Because they had 7. When we won the cup in 91 for a record 8th time, I forget who lifted it, mine, but we'll gloss over that. But if someone had told me, you will be 55-year-old, because I was only 20, coming up 21, someone had told me you'll be 55-year-old and Tottenham won't have even been in another final, let alone winning it. They will not have made another final in 35 years. I'd have said, you're smoking, son. You're smoking elite stuff. You know, because, like I said, the FA Cup was ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was our trophy. And if someone had told me for the next 35 years, you ain't getting to another final, I'd have said, nah, man, come on. You've either been on the scrumpy or you've had some funny smokes. You know? But that's the reality of it. And you notice for the vast majority of that, who's the owner's been?
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
There
Big
you
ups
go.
to Real. Hope
Big
you're well,
ups to
mate.
Real.
Big up. I just
but
wanted
this is exactly. It's probably a bit of both. One, the club would be ambitious. Even if they were ambitious and they failed, they could get a bit more of a pass. You know?
Yeah. For
me, certainly. They're not even ambitious.
You've gone past the comment, Mark. You know where you are now, don't you? Because I'm not going to click on it. It's just me here. Andrew put, and you brought it up early, but I agree with what was said, but don't think it's a player's place to say it. He will be sold 80 million. Now, the chances are, Andrew, that may well happen. That may well happen. But for me, someone's got to say it. You know, if you're moaning about the board up there, if the fans are not going to say it, and I've got no doubt Romero's heard the discontent in the stand as well, in the stands.
He's definitely heard the booing.
Who is going to say it? Give me a suggestion, because whether you think it's right or it's wrong, yeah, for me, someone on the playing staff, whether it be a player or whatever, has got to call him out. Because otherwise, we're just going to go, bobbing along, singing a song, same old.
Yeah.
I don't know, Andrew. Give us a name. Give us an idea of who you would like to call him out. Because I don't know who else would really have an effect other than a player. Or the manager. Yeah. You know what happens when the manager does it? He gets the bullet.
Yeah.
So the chances are he's going to get the bullet. You're probably right. They're going to waft him to one side, get him his move, and he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Because they don't want it. They don't want it from players. They're quite happy doing what they're doing up there. They don't want people poking the nose in. For me, anyway, that's just how I see it, Andrew. But yeah, good comment, mate. Good comment, that.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. I agree with this, because after all, he is the captain, you know. So if anyone's going to come out and speak for the players, it's going to be him, whether it's in Spanish or not. Because I believe he's not that good at English, even though he's been here for 5 years. But Spanish is obviously his native tongue, being Argentinian. December because World Cup. Yeah. Here we get yes.
There'll be plenty of excuses, Marianne.
Yeah, the World Cup is on.
You know, they'll wheel them all out in the summer. That'll be one excuse. The other excuse that we all know now, but their excuse, we've got no European football.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah. And then if they go and sack Thomas Frank in the summer, and all his staff, there's another 20, 30 million quid. Yeah. So you get rid of the manager. You'll get another manager in. That's another 10, 20 million quid. There's 50 million quid. We can't buy anyone because we sacked the manager.
Oh, is this breaking news?
Apparently, the club is looking to appoint a new DOF to first recruitment. We've long expected to move into a role in a academy hierarchy. Is currently scrutinising Lang's work. What about the last 2 years? Were they not scrutinising him then, Drewler?
You should be scrutinised consistently.
Well, if that's true, and I've got no reason not to believe Drewler, because she does put points in there and again, and they happen to be valid. If that's the case, Drewler, then good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Get him out, and then they can start on these twerps up there as well.
And Steve, a brilliant as an idea as this is you know as well as I know that ain't happening. North London derby, and you want everyone not to be in the South Stand. That ain't happening. I'm sorry, but it ain't.
I'll tell you what, though, it would be it would be an amazing way. That's a great idea from Steve.
Yeah,
to be fair.
yeah, it is. I'm not dissing the idea, and me and you would both.
I'll be out. I'll be out. I'll be out there down there till half hour gone, having a couple of smokes and a.
But to be honest, man, can you ever see that happening?
I can't, Mark.
No,
because I don't think we talk about mentality in the team. I don't think our fan base has got the mentality to do that.
In an ideal world, Steve, yes, I'm 1,000,000% behind it. But in realism,
great idea, that Steve.
It is. I applaud the idea, and I'd love it if it happened. You imagine that it kicks off, and the whole South Stand is empty. Now there's and because the game's going to be on Sky. We all know it's on Sky, and the Sky, they'd have no choice. They'd have no choice but to say, look, it's empty because there's a protest against the owners. Yeah, and that gets out there even more, you know.
Steve, I don't know if you watch Connor and Billy on the Billy T on the Whistle Blows on their new channel. Next time they're on, Steve, what I would suggest is maybe, I don't know, just send a message in the chat with this idea. Yeah, like, chaps, how would you think about if we did this? Do you think this might have more of an effect? And see what he comes back with. I can't see there'd be enough people willing to do it, mate, to be fair. No. But if we had the right mentality, and if we really, 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 as a fan base, wanted this lot out, what a better way to.
That's a brilliant idea, mate.
North London derby, mate, and the South Stand's empty for half hour. My
it's
God,
a brilliant idea, but I just can't see it happening. Yeah. I'm a Spurs fan since 1987. Chandler Gray was our club before Enoch come in. So you were probably 13-ish.
Yeah.
12, 13 when Enoch rocked it. 2000, wasn't it? They rocked up.
Yeah. You
got to remember, in 2001. In 2000, Steve, I'd have been 30 and you'd have been, 32, mate? Mm. So me and Mark were lucky enough to grow up in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, we were.
You know?
We were.
And that's when we won, apart from the 60s, that's when we won the vast majority of our trophies.
Yeah, double winning team in 61.
Yeah. Yeah, and FA Cup 62, European Summit 63, wasn't it? Or 64?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's before I was
74.
born.
74, yeah.
64,
Well, it could have been
wasn't it?
75. Yeah.
No. Was it 63? We won the Cup Winners' Cup. The first British side to win a European trophy. We were the first British side to win a European trophy. It was the old Fairs Cup,
Yeah,
which became the Cup Winners' Cup.
63?
Yeah, I think it was 63 because Jimmy Greaves was there.
Yeah, you test your
Colin Crossamano will answer us immediately if he's still in the chat. I'm 29 when Poch was here. Yeah, but as I've said before on this channel, Logan, Poch did it in spite of Enoch, not because of them, because he never backed him one little bit.
No.
Anyone who's done anything with the club, won us a trophy, got us playing fantastic football. Whatever they've done is in spite of Enoch, not because of them. It's never been, oh, look at the way I've been backed, and suddenly we've won this, this, and this. You know, it's always been in spite of them. Always.
I'll say it again, Mark. We spend money, we buy badly.
Yes. Here we go. Yes.
That's what we do.
I pray it is, Mike. I pray that it is.
And this is a good time now. Now he's come out, the next protest that there is, and I don't know when that is. No doubt we'll all find out when there's podcasts on and stuff like that.
I hope we don't do it with about 3 days' notice.
No, it needs to. I understand what Billy was doing. Don't get me wrong, and change for Tottenham, you know, and I get it. But the people didn't turn up. So I think at the end of the day, it's just my view. Billy knows what he's doing at the end of the day. Just my view. Have a more long-term month's notice. I don't care if the club know about it. That to me don't make no difference. Let them know. Let them know that it's coming. Give them a month's advance. Pick a game, yeah, and however way, shape, or form, it's up to the fans to get it out there to get other fans to the protest as well.
I'll be honest, mate, you don't get no bigger game than the one at the end of February.
No.
The North London Derby.
No, you don't.
Big up to David Clark, by the way.
Morning, David.
Morning.
Hope you well, mate.
He's
Hope
just
you well.
watched the 1972 UEFA Cup semi-final first leg. Steve Perryman scored 2 fantastic goals. I think I must have seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, what a ledge, mate. What a ledge.
I was obviously one. I was obviously one, so I can't remember. Well, I'd have been coming up to 1.5. Yeah, so I really can't remember. Can you remember that, mate? You'd have only been like 4 or so.
No, yeah, I was 4. I went to Spurs. That was the first year I went to watch a game, 72. But I don't remember that.
No.
I've seen it. I've watched it, but I don't remember it.
Andy Lester, morning.
Morning, Andy. YouTube member.
Yes.
Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, Andy.
Let's just see any more comments here. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if
someone's got to do it wide-eyed at the end of the day. And, you know, you got to remember as well, you know, if it don't work out for him, right, and they sell him, he moves on. He moves on, goes to Spain, goes wherever, gets on with the rest of his football career. Yeah, and he moves on, but Tottenham stay the same. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not being funny, mate.
You know,
I'm not being funny, mate. If he moves on, we probably regress even more. You know? Yeah,
it's mind-numbing, Mark. It really is mind-numbing, mate.
Do you know what I'm still waiting for? And I'm still waiting for this. Is because it can happen any time, mate.
Raheem Sterling.
Here we go. Sterling to Tottenham. I think if that happens, the fans are going to melt.
Listen, I think it's a bit. I think. Look, anyone who watches football, right? would acknowledge that back in the day, you know, Raheem Sterling was England international at the end of the day, right? Whatever you really think of him. But like Mark says, he's the wrong side of 30 now. He ain't played for 2 years. When he was playing, you know, towards the end of that, you know, before that 2 years started, he wasn't exactly setting the world on fire. But it's Tottenham all over. It's Tottenham all over.
Yeah.
13, 12, 11 players out, first team players, whatever it is. And again, I'll tell you now, right? This board is banking on players coming back. That is exactly what they're doing. They know that how many injuries they've got, but rather than spend the money and get people in, even if it's, you know, Spurs don't look short term like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't do it. And they're up there now. I guarantee you, we've done what we've done in the last 4 or 5 games. We ain't got beat with a skeleton team. Yeah. We've got whatever to come back to fill back up the squad places again. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's what's happened, man.
I'll just answer this bit, mate. Perhaps a manager should fall on his sword and say, I can't work for this board, and forget. There's not one human being on this earth that would do that. I'm just saying, I understand the principle of what you're saying, Colin, but can you see anyone walking away from whatever it is, 10 million, 5 million?
Too much money now, Colin, in the Premier League. It's too much money, because what you got to remember as well, well, you probably know, Colin, you ain't got to remember it, but the chances are, if he did that, right, that's fine, but then is he putting the jeopardy of all his coaching staff's jobs?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because if he leaves, they don't necessarily have to leave. They might stay and just a manager comes and then he's got a coaching staff. Then I don't know, but you know, I can't see it. I can't see him coming out and slamming the board, mate, like Conte did. I just can't see that happening.
Definitely not. Well, let me just get this in there. Conte wanted to leave. We all knew that. He had his gallbladder stuff and he was ill. He wanted to go off and have his surgery.
Yeah.
And he thought, right, how do I get out of this? I know, I'll call Levy and Enoch out. And he made his speech after the Southampton game. And that was it. He was up the road. But he was ill because he had his gallbladder removed a few weeks later, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
You know, and I had that, and you're pretty rough.
Oh, I don't disbelieve it, mate. He had a lot. He had close friends passing away as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
In that time as well. Was it one of his
coaches?
Passed away.
It was.
Yeah. So he had to deal with all that at the time as well. But whether he was going or not, Mark, he still opened his mouth and he told everyone what everyone knew anyway.
Yeah.
But he was the one that opened his mouth and said it. You know.
I applaud him. For doing it. And to me, he'll always be a hero for doing that. But let's face it, he wanted out anyway. And what's the easiest? It doesn't have to be a football club. You work for a company and you want to leave there or you want out of there, just go out and call your boss up, whatever. You know, I'm not saying the words, but, you know, go out and shout and scream at him, call him this.
I've got to agree. I've got to agree. I know you haven't got there yet, but I've got to agree with the next comment as well. Absolutely, Drew.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Drew's straight in with the news. And Leslie, to be fair, when Leslie's in the chat, anything happens, mate, bang. Barbaric as well. You know, we got some good ITKs in here, proper ITKs. No messing about. Only speaking facts.
I watched a bit of Sean last night, and he was saying about all these ITKs, they live off the one thing they get right.
Yeah.
And forget about the 990 things that they didn't get right.
I agree, Mark.
Well, I've said it a few times on this channel. If you chuck enough crap at a wall, some of it's going to stick. No one talks about the stuff that fell off and gone on the floor. But if one bit sticks.
Yeah. Oh, I was right. And it's funny, though, you very rarely see an ITK come out and say something. Yeah, it never happens. and they say,
I'm
just to
sorry.
say I was wrong about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You know, now we're on here now. We give our opinions. We have people in the chat that come on as guests, people like Phil. Yeah. As a fan, you say it how he sees it. You know what I mean? It's opinions. Now, straight away, I said I wanted Thomas Frank in as manager. I was one of them that said,
So did I.
I'll be the first one to say it ain't worked out how I thought it was going to work out. Yeah. I'm not saying I was wrong because he's still here and things can still change, but the chances of it changing are very slim. And like I say, I just think unless it all goes pear-shaped pretty quick, that he'll be here till the summer and then they'll look at what they're going to do. It's easier for them to sack the manager than it is to buy players.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because I got swept up in the whole thing about Frank.
Yeah.
I was a coach where, like, because you knew what went on. Me and you knew what went on the couple of seasons before that. We had no structure to our play. We were torn apart relentlessly. Yeah, we scored a lot of goals, but we also conceded a bloody lot as well. And when Frank was mentioned, look what he's done at Brentford, he'll change system. You know,
that's true as well.
Yeah, right.
That's true as well.
It was look what he's done at Brentford. Look what he's done at Brentford. He's done this. He's done that. He'll change his system 3 or 4 times in a game. You know, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. So I got swept along with it, but it's just not worked this season. It's just not worked. You know, and well, is it unfortunately? I think Frank's days are numbered. I think he'll get to the end of the season. There we go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, thank you, Colin. I knew you'd know.
Cheers, Colin.
I knew you'd know. Oh, and here we go.
Yeah.
Winning champions out. Yeah. Jimmy Greaves scored a couple, didn't he? I've seen the highlights many times. There is footage on YouTube if you search for it. And we were the first British club to win a European trophy. Any Europe. Celtic were the first British to win the European Cup, you know, Champions League, whatever they call it these days. We were the first to win a European trophy.
Yeah.
I knew that bit. I knew that bit. Why'd I? 3 Europas and a Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have said yesterday and it's something.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
I knew. Oh, it's David Clark. I knew one of these I'd know, either Colin or David.
Yeah.
Greaves 2, Dyson, White, and Smith.
Given away by Emery, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, mate. Mark, when do you fancy? When do you fancy? Just so the viewers know, are we going to do another one of these in the morning? Because it's United Saturday morning, 12:30, and it's Thursday tomorrow. So,
is it the early one?
Yeah, we're 12:30 Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, mate.
Yeah. So I think tomorrow we'll get on. I know we've had a bit of a quiet one today. I think we needed it after the transfer window, to be fair, people, because I'm sure there was many of you, and still are many of you out there that are fuming over this shower of shit upstairs. But tomorrow morning, Mark, we'll have the brunch in the morning.
Yeah, we can do, mate. Yeah, I've got no work the rest of this week, mate. Yeah,
all right. Well, we'll have some of that in the morning for the 50 of you that are here. We'll make sure we're back on at 9:30 in the morning. Mark, is there anyone that you need to click on in the chat to say hello to that we haven't?
No, I do apologise. I'm just going to have a quick look at the subs count.
Oh,
there's an update. No, we're the same, mate.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's
it
all
doesn't.
good. We're going to wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Please sub if you haven't. I know, I know you have.
Yeah.
The majority of you.
Like the thing.
Please like the stream. Yeah. We're trying to get to 50 every day. So if you haven't liked the stream, please do. It's just one of our little things. Try and get a couple of subs when we do a stream, and 50 likes pushes us out there, gets us out there to other people, because we're trying to grow. We're getting there. I don't think we're doing bad, to be fair.
No, well, we are sneaking along slowly. We went for well, it was partly our fault because we were very, very rarely on.
Yeah, but we had a break for a bit. Yeah,
we went away for a bit, and now we're back. We're sneaking along.
Yeah, slowly. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. But listen, thanks to everyone for being in today. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you, as we always say.
To be honest, I'll just say one thing, mate. When we first started this channel, I couldn't believe that anyone would want to watch us. To be honest, so we appreciate you all. We really do.
Yeah, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. It's brilliant. We love it. We absolutely have, because we know that, like today, for argument's sake, that 50 odd of you are being here. It'll be a general old chit chat. You know, you'll all be saying hello to each other. You know, and we'll talk a bit of football, and we talk allotments and Jesus, whatever.
Yeah.
Generally, you all know it's about the football.
Yeah.
You know that. But sometimes you have to fill in a little space now and again.
I'll be completely honest. I will be completely honest. Mark messaged me yesterday. Oh, do you fancy doing one for the morning? I was like, is there anything to talk about, mate? You know, he said, we can go on there and talk a load of waffle for an hour.
It's not waffle. What are you on about? We're talking.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We can go on there and chat for an hour, but it's been nearly an hour and a half, mate.
Hour and a half.
And it's flown
near enough. Hour and 20 minutes. And you're in. And we love it. We thank you for all being here with us today. And we'll get back on it tomorrow morning. We'll get back onto the football. We'll see how Thomas Frank is going to deal with Man United, a resurgent Man United at the weekend. And we'll crack on from there. But big up to all of you for being in again.
And I will say there will be no score predictions, as we always get them wrong anyway.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Big up, everyone. We'll see you all in the morning, 9:30 for the breakfast brunch. See you all soon. And take care. And as always, come on.
Come on.
You Spurs.
You Spurs.